Live.
Oh.
Live.
Oh.
Oh, a terrorist just ran by behind you. There's a terrorist in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Only one? That's okay.
Just one. Yep. And he's putting the chicken in the oven. So here we are again.
Yes.
Okay? We've been here before. Many times.
Yes.
Many times. And we have nothing to say about being here because we've been here. So since we've been here, there's really nothing to talk about relative to being here, is there? Well,
Does that make them really want to tune in then?
Oh, are you kidding?
We have nothing to talk about. Of course, that's when the best things happen.
I mean, I can tell they got their ear to their whatever instrument they're using to pick up this show. Let's see, what could they do? So I'll bet some of them are putting it on a big screen in their house, which would be great. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Big screen. And actually, we are putting in a big screen in our house.
Today.
Today.
In our new house, we were up there and
Yeah.
they're putting in the TV screens.
Well, it's an interesting TV because I just like most TVs, okay? When they're off, it's a big hole in the wall, a black hole in the wall, okay? Now they have these TVs, and what you can do is program them by including all the photographs you love and all the videos you love, okay? And they play one after another, or if you want just a still, it plays a still. And that way there's no big black hole in the wall. Somebody recognized the need and they invented this.
So where is this going to be? In the living room?
In the living room, in the bedroom.
Okay, that's kind of great.
Yeah.
The only thing I wanted on that wall in the living room was my 2-page spread in Vanity Fair for
Correct.
American Graffiti.
Correct, yeah.
All those people. It's so amazing. I remember the night that I shot my one-line part in American Graffiti, which I was given full credit as the star of American Graffiti years later.
But you go back before that,
Yeah.
okay? You were the only one in the picture who did not get a credit.
Right.
So nobody knew who,
Right.
quote, the mysterious blonde in the Thunderbird
Including
was.
me.
Right, until Carson.
Yeah.
Carson's the one who,
Until Carson.
blew the whistle.
Good old Johnny Carson.
And then once Three's Company hit, then ABC bought the playwrights to American Graffiti. And I remember the night we were watching TV and they promoted it by saying, American Graffiti, starring Suzanne Summers, who had a 3.5-second non-speaking part.
You know, if you can score in 3.5 seconds,
That's right.
you can
Yeah.
rest on your laurels.
Yeah. There's a line going around in my head right now to follow up what you just said, but I won't say it.
You
Okay.
know, I remember when Johnny Carson discovered me. That's probably my favorite thing to say. Imagine being discovered by Johnny Carson. And years into our relationship, I heard that he had had a heart attack. And so I wrote Johnny Carson and I said, I just want to tell you, I want to tell you in case you die, just want to tell you, if it weren't for you and if you didn't have, and you gave me, and you because of you, and I kept just feeding him with all the gratitude for all he brought to me in my career, and then I finally finished it. And then I got a letter back from Johnny Carson, and it said, Dear Suzanne, I'm fine, really, John.
Well, I think it's important to say that he certainly discovered you that day in the commissary.
Yes.
Okay?
But
However, I was the first person
you were.
to put you on 2 national TV shows.
You
Right.
were.
So
You
I
just weren't as big as a big a name as Johnny Carson at the time. But now, who's
What
got
now?
the last laugh, huh?
Well, you do. You have the last laugh.
You gave me some great opportunities.
Yeah. And then you quit my show once.
Well, I did because you were, excuse me, an a-hole.
Why was I?
Because you invited 4 models on the show, and I was the props girl, and I was the
Resident poet.
resident poet, and he wanted to do that day, it was souffles or something, right? So
I wanted you to make a garlic
yeah.
something.
Wanted to make a garlic
Well, you were the
chocolate
props person.
souffle.
You're the props
And
person.
the whole idea of it just made me so sick.
I can't help it. These French-Canadian models who...
So they all were on the show, and were they topless?
No.
No.
Bottom? No.
No. They were something that it was like.
Well,
ooh,
you didn't
and
like the
then-
fact that I was sitting in the producer's chair,
Right, sipping wine.
and these 4 beautiful French-Canadian girls
While I was over
were
there
around me,
whipping the egg whites.
and we were all drinking wine.
Yes.
And they were saying, "Oh, Alain,
Alain,
oh,
you're so
Alain,
darling.
ooh la
Right.
la."
Right. And he was lapping it up to
Yeah,
the
why
point
not?
where I went, you know, Alan, I quit.
But I was doing it in front of you. I wasn't kind of sneak around.
No,
or
you weren't
anything.
sneaking around, but
No.
the whole thing was annoying.
Yeah. Well, you also didn't like the fact that in that show that we sold to Paramount. What's amazing? They bought this show. I bought the rights to The Sensuous Man because The Sensuous Woman was a huge book, huge.
Yeah.
And the same publisher, Lal Stewart, published The Sensuous Man. So Dick Clark and I bought the rights. And we sold it to Paramount. And we did the pilot in Montreal, built a studio in Montreal. And we built a beach house in Montreal. And we shot the beach scenes on the beach in Malibu. And so there was the pilot that I worked very hard on in terms of writing. It was actually, I wrote it with my dear friend Kenny Shapiro. We had a lot of fun writing this show. We wrote 65 half-hour episodes.
Yes.
And you didn't like the idea that there was a nude scene in the pilot,
No.
but you couldn't really see anything, okay? You thought
I
you
could.
but you
I
thought, well,
could
you're
look
in the
over
studio,
there.
but
I know.
you didn't really. And I insisted on directing it, okay?
Oh, really?
Well, I wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had to direct it. And then right after we shot the pilot, we went into the post-production, and the Paramount guys came in with us. And while we're editing the pilot, what's
I
that?
just wanted them to know my napkins match my outfit.
Oh, okay. While we're editing, they gave us an order for 65 half-hour TV shows.
I remember those men, horny men.
Well,
They all wanted to come be on the set.
Yeah, all men are horny, okay?
You all are, aren't you?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you.
Well, so what?
It's all right. I like
Yeah,
that part
so
of
what?
you. I like that part of you.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Okay. Well, here we are. I haven't introduced you yet.
Oh, that's right. Remember
So
me?
for those of you who
This
may
is my
be
show.
living under a rock, this beautiful woman sitting in front of you is Suzanne Summers.
I am.
And her maiden name was Suzanne Mahoney.
Yes.
But then she married a Summers, so it became Suzanne Summers, alliteration, which was very good.
Very good.
Okay?
I actually also loved being Suzanne Mahoney
Yeah.
because then you knew who I was,
Yeah.
and I knew who I was.
Yeah. And you're also Suzanne Hamill now.
And now I'm Suzanne Hamill.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of being Suzanne Hamill.
They wouldn't let you into the White
I
House.
love being your wife.
I know. I love that too.
I love it.
Yeah. We're going the distance.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me in the White House.
Well, because the name that the guard at the gate had was different from what was on your passport.
Right, and I said to the Secret Service guy, I said, do you know who I never say that.
No, but you didn't say, do you know who I am? Like I'm a big shot.
No, I
You
didn't.
said, do you know who I am from Three's Company, because he was the right age.
Right.
And he grinned.
He goes, "Of course."
And he said, yeah, yeah.
But I don't have your name here.
Yeah.
I said, but I'm me.
Right. So we had to get someone from the inside. You know, we should run that on this show sometime. You
My walking up to that music.
that
Oh.
was such a beautiful thing.
I love that you
know what?
photographed that.
Caroline, we should run that on the show sometime.
Okay, we've posted it a couple times.
Yeah, but there are probably 2 or 3 people who've never seen it. You know?
It was, I have to say, walking up in front of the White House with the string section from the White House band, I guess.
Well, it wasn't a string section. It was like maybe 25 military people all playing the violin at the same
And
time.
they all were playing I Could Have Danced All Night
Right.
from My Fair Lady.
Right.
And I was wearing this dress that Leslie has made for me or designed for me maybe 4 or 5 times. And I felt, you know when you feel beautiful? I felt beautiful in that dress. And then walking up to the front steps of the White House with the violins playing I Could Have Danced All Night.
I could have danced.
Oh, it was beautiful.
all night.
I couldn't believe it. I actually got tears in my eyes as they opened the doors and we walked in. I was so moved by the experience, the magnitude of our country and the magnitude of the White House. It was
Yeah.
just an incredible
It's
evening.
pretty, you know, what's interesting, the White House, when you look at it on camera, doesn't look very big. But there's a staff, I think, of over 400 people in there.
And when you are in it, on it, in front of it, whatever, it's magnificent.
Yeah,
It's so incredible.
yeah. Well,
So
anyway,
tonight, I just want to talk about a few things tonight, because one of the things I always worry about is, you know, when you buy toothpaste, and there's so much crap in today's toothpaste, but this is stabilized oxygen, and it's fluoride free, which we're not supposed to talk about fluoride free, but I really feel very strongly about, I've written about it in my books, about I don't want to use fluoride. I know
poison.
what's behind it.
it's poison.
I think it's poison to myself. Now, the other thing we have is the Suzanne, yeah? What, Caroline?
I was just laughing about our conversation.
Tell me, I knew I missed.
No, I mean, we can say this out loud. The ADA, the American Dental Association, does not like any disparaging comments made about fluoride. So I was telling Suzanne before the show, just say you don't use fluoride. You've written about it in your books. A lot of people don't want fluoride. You can look that up for yourself.
Well, I can tell
I
you,
was just laughing when I heard the word poison.
Right.
I can tell you a story about
me a story.
fluoride. That's a true story, so I can tell it. Okay?
Well, okay,
well,
yes, but
it's
but
a true
we're
story.
selling product.
Pardon me?
Don't
Even if it's
apply it
true,
to a product.
No,
we're
I'm not
selling
applying it
product.
See
to a
how
product.
they won't let us
I'm
know
not,
everything?
No, I'm not applying it to a
Okay,
product.
all
Okay,
right.
here's the story.
Okay,
A few years ago,
yeah.
you were booked to be the keynote speaker at the American Dental
Are
Association
we getting into
convention.
trouble, Caroline?
No, we're not getting in trouble. This is a true story.
yeah.
It's a true story, okay? You were booked to be the keynote speaker at the American Dental
Yeah.
Association convention or conference, whatever it was. Big deal, right? And the week before, something with the LA water supply and fluoride came up, and I can't remember what it was. You probably will. But you wrote a little op-ed that was published in the Malibu Bugle, or whatever the paper is called in Malibu, okay?
Yeah.
So the head of the American Dental Association, or the representatives being the head, called me. Because you wrote this thing about fluoride and how terrible it was in our drinking water, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They picked up on it. And he called me and he said, if Miss Summers is going to talk about fluoride, we're canceling. Now, let me tell
Canceling my speech.
you, your speech, they'd already paid you, okay? Quite a substantial amount of money. And they were willing to take the hit if you were going to talk about fluoride.
I know. Well, our toothpaste doesn't have fluoride, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But think of all the other crap that's in the, supermarkets, toothpaste. And now we have, which there's no issue with this, the body wash, which is, people have said to me, why body wash? So what? We have soap. No, you don't. Soap has a lot of bad stuff in it, but body wash is organic and it is safe, and it's got, I just want to look to make sure I got the right. No. Oh.
Sodium pearl sulfate.
Right.
While she's looking up what it does have. That's important.
So
Right.
while you're looking, so this woman, Ann, said, my son, who's 39 years old, has no cavities.
Good for him.
He ate a jar of fluoride vitamins at age 3. Now, have you ever heard of take fluoride as a supplement?
No,
Neither have I.
no, but I'm glad her son has no cavities.
No, but what is a jar of fluoride vitamins?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, this body wash is lemon verbena, wild orange vanilla, and cocoa mango. Those are the different. This one I have here is lemon verbena. It's gentle, toxic-free. Its antioxidants can help address free radicals. I love the whole idea of antioxidants and free radicals. The free radicals come into our body from the crap that we put in our stomachs and put on our skincare and all that negative toxic debris that you put into your body. And this is excellent for adults and all type of skin, leaves no film behind on the skin, easily rinses free from the skin, free of synthetic fragrance and coloring agents, free of harsh chemicals, detergents and sulfates, ideal cleanser for dry skin because it has more moisture, etc. It's, in other words, when you use a organic, toxic-free soap, body wash, think of where you use it. Use it on your private parts, right? Do you really want harsh chemicals going into your private parts? That's why I think this is so magnificent, really magnificent. Any place where you might absorb the cleanser.
So if you don't want fluoride
Yeah.
going into your private parts, what do you want going into your private parts?
You.
You heard it here, folks.
Now the other thing
Breaking
is,
news.
let's get off that deodorant. I remember, and I think you did commercials for it
In the
in
50s,
the 50s.
our dear friend
Sasha, right.
who was the king of writing and producing
Yeah.
jingles in New York City.
Yeah.
And
I
one of
love
them,
Sasha.
one of them was for a deodorant, and I remember the jingle that went with it was
Aluminum chlorhydrate.
aluminum chlorhydrate. Like, wow!
Yeah.
I can hardly wait to rub
some
aluminum in my
chlorhydrate in me.
armpits.
So our deodorant has no aluminum chlorhydrate. It is wild orange jasmine deodorant, and you can spray this under your arms and feel good about it. It's good for you. Our products are good for you products. Now the other thing is shaving gel. You don't think you want it? You want it. I don't know about you, but I shave my panty line. And I only use our shaving gel because it's so gentle, wild orange vanilla. And so that's what today is, the basics. Summer Smile toothpaste, body wash, deodorant, and shaving gel. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's 30% off body care today. Toxic-free daily essentials. And enter promo code why can't I speak?
I don't know.
Daily30 at SuzanneSummers.com. Okay? But you know what? Aside from the discount and the fabulous products, just know that the ingredients, before we present a product to you, it goes through several rinse cycles, I call them, where we're constantly challenging the ingredients and making sure that they're the best ingredients that we can possibly find anywhere in the world, okay? Because we also use exactly the same products.
Come over here and show them how cute you are.
Well, I don't know how cute I am.
He's got such a cute shirt on today, and it looks so sexy.
Well, this is a shirt that arrived, and I don't remember ordering it.
And I don't either. You got a few hairs on you.
Hairs?
Hairs, yeah.
Chest hairs, you mean?
I don't know, somebody's hairs.
Oh.
But anyway, you look really, doesn't it look good?
Well, thank you. I
You
appreciate
both
that.
look great today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate how you coordinate your looks. It's very pleasing aesthetically.
Thank you. We try.
Well, that's why I wore black today, because I knew she was wearing leopard, and leopard has some black in it. Is that black or brown?
Yeah. Black.
Black, yeah.
Yeah, but it looks good. And Friday, we have our new off-the-shoulder top that you're gonna
Oh, yeah.
love.
Well,
love.
several different ones.
Yeah, all different colors.
Oh, the silky top, and it's so cute.
So cute, and it's sexy, and it's you're just gonna love it. I can't wait to show it to you.
And it even looks good on me, okay? Really, I'm not kidding. Really.
Yeah.
And there's one particular color.
You like wearing girls' clothes?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember my mother wouldn't let my dad take me to the barber till I was 7 years old.
And why is that, Al?
And I had long, white blonde hair down to my shoulders.
Oh,
and people
how
would
cute.
pat me on the head and say, "Oh, what a beautiful little girl." And my father said, "That's it. We're going to the barber." And I cried. They used to put up
Did
like
you like your hair?
Did I like it?
Yeah.
When
Why
I was-
did you cry?
Because some guy with a pair of scissors
Oh,
was doing
it's
weird stuff.
gonna take to your head.
But I didn't know what he was going to do. I didn't
Oh,
like
I
it.
see.
It was
I see.
strange, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I'm sure.
Scary. And they put like a plank across the armrests on the barber chair
Yep.
so that you sit up high.
Yep.
I didn't like that either.
Why?
The only part I liked
You felt
was at the
unsafe?
end where they take a brush and put it in powder. What kind of powder? And they powder your neck and, like that.
Oh, to dry it off?
That powder today is probably carcinogenic.
Probably.
Okay, whatever it was they were using. Yeah.
Well, that's a sad story.
Well, yeah, I guess it is sad, but it was like I was moving into the next chapter of
Yes.
my life.
Yeah. Have you realized and noticed that life is about chapters? You finish a chapter and you're not quite sure you're finished with it, but then the new one presents itself. We are in a new chapter now, and it's kind of exciting.
It is.
It's like, wow, what are we going to do now?
Yeah, well, I know what we're going to do now.
What?
Well, I can't announce it, globally here, okay? Since I realized we have people in Peru watching us, people in Asia
Isn't that
watching
great?
us.
Hello,
Amazing.
everybody.
And by the way, every so often someone asks the question, do you ship to, and they mention a country? The answer is,
Yeah.
we ship all over the world.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So wherever you are, if you see a product you really like, we'll ship it to you.
We'll get it to you.
We won't even charge you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a little more
Did
the
you
postage.
notice my napkin matches my outfit?
I noticed that.
I know. I just wanted you to know.
Yeah. What color is your underwear today?
Sort of grandmas.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, you mean no more with the kind that goes up your...
I'm not finished
Rear
with
end.
those. I love those. I used to wear these underpants called hanky panky.
I bought you some.
You did.
Yeah, and
You
so did Janelle.
Yes, and Julie.
Julie bought you those
A
too?
lot, yeah.
So you
And
must have quite a collection of
I
those.
do, and I wear them when I'm in the mood for pulling it out of my crotch.
I think, maybe what we should do, how many of you would be interested in
In
acquiring
what?
Suzanne Summers?
Oh,
No, but they're laundered.
No.
Okay, no, we launder them.
no.
No, we do.
No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
You might be interested.
He's a bad boy.
Okay.
You're a bad boy.
It would be really interesting for your den or study, okay, to frame them. And it's Suzanne Summers, what's it called? Hanky Panky.
Hanky Panky.
Hanky Panky. Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Or maybe
And
we'll just,
instead of having brand new, like we usually put when we're launching a new product, we'll say gently used.
right. Yeah. I have to leave you now.
Oh, yeah?
So you should turn back around
Where are
here.
you going?
I have to go get, admire their job.
Oh, okay.
I'm the camera guy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right. You're the
And
camera
I'm the
guy.
audio guy.
You're
okay?
camera and audio.
Audio and also
on camera.
And the on-camera guy.
Yeah.
And the behind-the-scenes guy.
Yeah.
And the announcer guy.
You're everything.
And everything.
I know.
I know.
I know that.
Mwah. Mm. 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 Mwah. Never gets tired or
No.
old.
It doesn't.
What is it?
I don't know. It's chemistry. It's so great.
Yeah.
God, I love you.
Remember, wow, I love you. Remember the chemistry that the producers destroyed on Three's Company? You and John Ritter?
Yeah.
Magic chemistry?
Magic.
It was like a ping pong game. One would hit it over and the other one would hit it back.
Yeah.
And then they decided, let's get rid of the most popular woman on television, and then women won't ask to be paid what the men are making. Those guys would be in prison today.
So you think I'm a dumb blonde, huh? I'm not dumb. But I'm,
Well, sometimes.
I'm glad that I made that statement. I didn't win when I said you should pay me what you're paying the men who are making 10 to 15 times more than I was. But I'm glad in history they'll look back and go, here's the one who said,
Well, several feminists refer to you as the very first feminist.
Isn't that wild?
Because you know what? This actually worked at the network. No woman asked for 8 years. That's how good it worked.
Yeah.
Until Roseanne. And we love Roseanne.
Yeah.
And Roseanne
And you're
came
very
along.
good friends with her.
Yeah. I love Roseanne. And Roseanne came along and said, this is the way it is. If you don't like it, so we'll go next door. And they liked it and they did it. And suddenly that was it. And she also set it up for people like the people on Friends, for example.
Yeah.
So,
Who I'm friends with.
The thing is that they don't pay you if they're going to lose money. They only pay you if they're going to make money.
Yeah.
And that's why they pay these people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, but they pay these people a lot of money because they're making more than a lot of money in the back end. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. You brought it up, but all I want to say is, God, I love being Chrissy Snow.
Yeah.
I loved being on that show. I loved going to work every day. I was never late. I was a perfect employee. I did everything right. And show night was
That's the
so
problem.
fun.
That's the problem.
What? What's the problem?
We've been together for so long that
Yeah.
we have to kind of add a little salt and pepper to the relationship every so often.
Mm-hmm.
So every so often I have her dress up as Chrissy Snow with the hot pants and the boots, okay, and the hair thing coming down here.
No.
And then, what a night, huh? Yeah.
I never dress up as her for you.
Do you know how
Although
many?
I should.
Yeah. Do you know how many guys who were, sort of teenagers when that show was on, and now are grandfathers, who had a huge poster of Chrissy Snow?
That was like the guy at the restaurant the other night. He said, "I'm sorry to bother you." He said, "But
Right.
I grew up with you."
Yeah.
And then he talked about what Three's Company and my character meant to him. I can't get over that character, Chrissy Snow, is iconic, and it endures, and people still refer to it and love her. And I sit on the sideline going, wow. Anyway, I did create something great. I remember when I got the part.
Okay, I'm going to leave you with that because I have to go back.
Okay. Okay.
I'll see you in a little while.
All right. I remember when I got the part, I thought, I'll take it. I don't care what you pay me, I'll take it. And then I thought, wow, they wanted me to play a dumb blonde. Dumb blondes are irritating. And I thought, how do I create a character that is lovable and likable? And I believe I did. And I think that's what she endures.
Yep, you did.
Can I
Case you
just
just
talk
joined-
about toothpaste with stabilized oxygen is fluoride free toothpaste. And it's 30% off all of this.
Body care.
Yeah. Shaving gel.
Care for your body.
Shaving gel.
We'll help you care for your body.
Yeah. Deodorant. That's good for you. This
I
is
like
good
that
for you,
deodorant. That smells good.
Yeah, and then body wash.
So if you have someone
That is
checking,
so
smelling
good
your
for you.
armpit, pardon?
What?
No, I was just saying if you have someone checking by smelling your armpits, they're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It smells good.
Anyway, these are the basics. It's 30% off.
But there's more on the site, SuzanneSummers.com.
Oh, yeah, right.
There always is.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I love our products. I think they're so wise. I always talk when I lecture about, what you put on your skin. What we see as pores are actually holes in our skin. And so when you put on chemicalized cream, guess what? It falls into those holes, and once it's in those, it falls down into the holes, it goes into the bloodstream, and now you're in trouble because now the bad stuff is just going through your whole bloodstream.
Okay, so Tracy Ann Wright says we use your body wash every day, and Radigan says love so many of your products.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that they are wise products. It's why do you want to put stuff on your skin and into your pores that's going to harm you, and it will.
So Fran Malson, I think it is.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember when the blouse reveal is supposed to be? I thought it was happening today.
Blouse reveal.
I think it's the 27th, right, Caroline?
Oh, Friday. Oh, you're gonna love them.
The 27th.
I can't wait to wear mine. I love every
Me
color.
too.
I love the black. I love the blue. I love the gold. They're wonderful. Wonderful. Leslie did an amazing job. Leslie's so talented.
I taught her everything she knows.
You did not. But you are an artist family.
Yeah.
And you all can draw. And you all can make, images that you go, oh, that's cute. You're all very talented.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's in the genes.
I know.
So.
Well,
So.
yeah.
Deborah Hammock says you both have beautiful teeth. Also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's because we're using.
Fluoride-free toothpaste. with stabilized oxygen.
You know what's good? They don't have fluoride in the water in the desert.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No.
And the water comes from an aquifer below the desert. And people that know stuff about this aquifer said, we can continue using the water at the present rate, and it should last for at least another 200 years.
Oh,
Now you think about it, there are like 150 golf courses
right.
in the valley here, and everyone has a fairway and holes, and it requires, every single golf course requires massive amounts of water every day. And yet we never have a drought situation here.
Did you see golfers out there today?
Yeah, I saw one golfer there today.
Yeah. They're out there.
Yeah, a little chilly.
Yeah.
It was like in the 40s last night.
Yeah, this is like freezing cold for us.
Yeah. Well,
This is
you know,
really cold. I'm sorry for you in the east.
it's climate change. And if it was really hot, it'd be climate change.
Anyway, I think it's time to say goodbye.
Okay, and what do you say when we're saying goodbye?
The most amazing thing happened to me. A voice came to me. I don't know if you know, we all hear voices all the time, but we rarely listen. And this voice said, it's not who you are. It's not what you do. It's not what you have. It's only about who you love and who loves you. Isn't that true? That's all it's about. And I love you. Good night, everybody. We'll see you on Friday.
No,
The
on
Santa
Wednesday.
Claus. Huh?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, is this Monday? Oh, God, I
Yeah.
lost track of time. Okay.
It just,
I'm going to book after show, guys, in case you have any questions about these products.
Okay, so you can talk to Caroline after this. We will see you Wednesday and then again on Friday. So I look forward to it. I love talking to you. Good night, everyone.